guys, how are you? Welcome to yet another webinar of Scalenut. So, as you all know, today is the day we are launching our Chrome extension. Rijul is here with us. He has been burning the midnight oil for the last few weeks. And hey, Steven. And finally, Rijul seems all smiles. Finally, the product he has been working on is launching. Would love to see the demo today. Very excited.
Absolutely.
But how
And
about we do a brief platform overview? I'm sure a lot of people today would be looking for a brief platform overview as well. We'll keep it crisp today, but we are really looking for questions. There are four of us today here, so just shoot your questions even in the chat. We'll be happy to take it. Gaurav is going to. Gaurav is our chief webinar officer. He loves to do these webinars, and he's going to start with a brief overview of the platform. We'll be taking questions even in between, and if it requires Gaurav's intervention, we will take them up at the end as well. And following that, we have the surprise. We have Rijul talking about the Chrome extension in detail. And hey, today is the official launch. Cool. I think
absolutely.
I think we have a house full. Lot of people today. Really amazing to see this excitement for Chrome extension. Cool. Gaurav, why don't you start with a platform overview?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Just let me share my screen. Just confirm once you guys are able to see it.
Yeah, I think I
Are
can
you
see
guys
it.
able?
Yeah, working good.
Yes.
Perfect. Great. Hello everyone. Thanks for joining in, and I'm going to take you through a quick overview of the platform, and then most of the time would be today spent on Chrome extension. Great. So let's start with the platform overview. So what we have with us is two apps in between within the Scalenut platform. One is a copywriters for writing short form content, short form marketing copies with close to 40 use cases spread across e-commerce, which is primarily product descriptions, review and review responders, and then Q&A. We can create engaging questions and also write answers around them. Copywriting, which is blog copywriting and website copywriting use cases. And then we have marketing, where we have marketing frameworks like ADA, BAB, PAS, and then add copies pertaining to Facebook, Google, LinkedIn, and few use cases around videos as well. And then finally, emails, where you can sort of write sales emails, which is cold emails, and also create catchy subject lines, right? I'm not going to spend a lot of time here, not covering use cases here, but we'll rather cover in the SEO assistant, where we'll also use some of these AI copywriter templates, right? Now let's come to the SEO assistant, where uh, basically where what we do is research and then write high ranking blogs, right? Which is much faster and much more accurate. So let's take the way it works is, we enter a primary keyword for which we want to sort of rank on Google. I'm going to pick up a keyword for a specific industry today. This was sort of also requested by one of the users as well. All right, so this is pertaining to logistics industry. Let's say last mile delivery challenges. This is the keyword for which I want to rank, and I can obviously choose the location. Let's say I want to choose New York here. Right, so it not only shows the New York City, but also areas in New York City, right? For now, I'll take US as the location, right? And then create a report. So it takes generally a couple of minutes, like 90 seconds to a couple of minutes to create this report. But what we do under the hood is, scrape top 30 URLs, then do natural language processing on them, extract key entities, and then show it to you, show it to the most important entities which you should talk about in an article for it to be comprehensive. And as you know, right, comprehensive articles rank as well. Uh, and what we also do is we do social listening. So when I mean social listening, we scrape the relevant questions, the relevant topics which people are talking, or what people would want to know from Quora, Reddit. People also ask, right? And we show all of this to you in a structured report, which would have taken much longer to do that research manually through Google, right? So here you will be able to do research much faster about the competition and the key topics people would want to know. And then obviously the tool also helps you write with AI the long form content very seamlessly. uh, yeah, let's maybe yeah, I think I was just about to say that let's wait a few more seconds, but the report is already made. So let's open the report and go through it in detail, right? Great. uh, so this is the top page statistics, right? It talks about how your competition stacks across top 10, 11, 20, and 21 to 30 articles, right? This is the content grade, which is proprietary Scalenut's grade. And the higher the grade, the more comprehensive the content is. This is H tags, readability score, right? Number of images, average number of images, and average word count. The next section is NLP terms. This is the heart of this SEO research. If you see, these are not just Google related keywords, but in-depth topics about this specific term, right? For example, fulfillment, day deliveries, parcel, route planning, and a few more, right? Transparency, inefficiencies, congestion. And very interesting is, these are extracted from the top ranking articles, and using more of these terms will improve your content grade, and which will also help you rank, right? What Google does is, for a specific term, it creates a knowledge graph, and knowledge graph is the related topics about certain topics, right? We've sort of reverse engineered that algorithm to figure out a knowledge graph for the key research topic, which is in this case last mile delivery challenges. Now you can always ask, you can always question, right? One can talk about fulfillment, but how is fulfillment being used in the context, right? So just click on this blurb icon and you'll be able to see how fulfillment is being used in top ranking 1, 2, 3, and 29 and 30 articles, right? So clearly fulfillment is being used across the board, and that's why its importance is also high, which is 7 on 10. Fulfillment is also being used in headings, right? And this is how it is being used in headings: fulfillment, right? In rank 1, say 3, 8, and so on. So that's how you can understand the related topics and see their contextual usage, right? The next is competition. This is detail of all the 30 URLs and the key metrics that we saw in the overview as well. These are LSI themes. And this is what I was talking about, the social listening part, right? Common questions, right? These are AI questions generated by AI. These are Reddit questions and topics. These are Quora ones. And then these are the people also ask from Google. Very interesting to add these questions and answer them crisply in about 300 characters. That will also help you to get into featured snippets of Google, right? Citations is basically the outbound links, right? And then super interesting thing, which is one of my favorite, is outlines. Clearly tells you how the competition is structuring specific articles around this problem, around this topic, last mile delivery challenges, right? And I can also use this to make a quick brief for myself, right? Let's say, okay, I want to talk about 7 delivery challenges. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool, I've added all 7 challenges, but I also want to talk about What is last mile delivery? What are the costs of last mile delivery? Right? Let me move these up. Perfect. I also want to talk about future of last mile delivery. Perfect. Now that I've added the outlines, I also want to add questions, right? Let me see what questions should I add. How can logistics software help? Perfect. Let me see some Quora questions. Okay. COVID-19, perfect. Why is last mile delivery difficult? Perfect. I've added some questions as well. Let's do the later where most of the action happens, and where I create using AI, right? Perfect. The first thing here is settings. I can set output length. I can also set creativity and also add context, right? Let's say adding a context, sounds good. I can also prioritize NLP terms, right? Now, what prioritizing NLP terms would mean is that AI nudges while writing to include these NLP terms. You can increase or decrease the priority of these NLP terms basis your requirement, or reset to default suggested by Scalenut. Great. So now I've updated this as well. Now let's start writing, right? The first thing which I want to do is create a blog title, right? So let me try a blog title creator. The keyword here is last mile delivery challenges, right? Let me create blog titles for it. Okay. Okay, let me pick this one. The best way to solve the last mile delivery issue. Great. Let me now write an introduction, right? Let me make this as H1. Perfect. Now I'll add an introduction, right? Perfect. Now that I've also added an introduction, let me also, so here I can insert the content brief which I had made right earlier. Perfect. Let me start answering some of these questions. What is last mile delivery? I can just click on insert, which is basically tells AI to instructs AI to answer this specific question, right? Okay, now start writing another question, right? That's a big problem. I want to write more about it. What I will do is I'll add a Scalenut blinder here, which would mean it stops AI to stops AI to read above the hash. So it only reads this much, right? So let's say I want to write more here. I'll click write. Okay, perfect. Let me just maybe rewrite it, right? I didn't like this. Okay, sounds good.
Oh, wonderful.
Cool. Let me also answer this. Okay. Okay, this is interesting. Cool. So I think this is what I want to answer. 7 last mile delivery challenges in 2022. Perfect. I want to answer this, right? So I can keep going on and on, right? If you also see, guys, what has happened is our content grade has also moved from F to D, right? Just by writing 500 words till now, and we're also bang on from readability perspective. So you can keep going on and keep using these things to improve. If let me also quickly show the NLP terms here, right? You can also, as you see, you can use these NLP terms here. Also click on the blurb and see the usage as I showed. Sort them through unused. I generally keep them sort through unused so that I know, what I have written and what I have not included. So let's say I want to write about customer experience, right? Or let me say I want to write about day deliveries. I'll just click on this AI icon, and it would start writing about that specific point here, right? Perfect. This is awesome. Now, if you see this, the day delivery, since it is covered, it's gone in the unused ones. So you can keep writing this way, right? Let me quickly move to competition. Here you can see the complete outline. You can also see a specific thing written by your competitors, right? Let me open another one, maybe this one, right? Yeah, sounds good. So yeah, this is what it is, right? Let's say I want to write about this second point, right? Delivery allocation and test allocation. Again, I'll click on this. What it does, it reads above this to set the right context and then start writing about this. Perfect. You know, pretty relevant writing here from that perspective. Great. So this is how you can use competition. You can also paste the competition outline if you want, or read the article here. Don't need to go out anywhere. Next is questions. This is pretty interesting, where I was saying one could sort of use this for featured snippets. Let's say I want to write this. Was a very interesting problem here. Why is last mile delivery difficult, right? Let's write about it. Wow. Because it requires the coordination of number of different businesses and individuals. Perfect. Yeah.
So we've already
Great.
reduced like 800 words within like what?
Yeah, I've already reached content D as well, content grade D as well. So these are some of the AI this thing. You can also use SERP ideas to use some of the ideas that you want to extract from SERPs, specifically facts, right? Let's say I want to talk about cost, right? Let's see what it shoots up. See, such a relevant one. The average cost of last mile delivery is $10, while the average salary for heavy package is 16 to 24. Now, this is not a made-up number from AI. It's actually derived from one of the top-ranking articles, right? Let's say I want to pick up this one, and I want to pick up one more. Okay, let me pick up the second one itself, and I want to sort of write about it. I'll just click this. Perfect. So it starts writing there, right? So relevant points, right? I mean, and obviously non-plagiarized, written in a completely different manner. So these are broadly the AI operations. I'll just show one more thing before we move on to other topics. You can also add stock-free images here without any royalty. So, okay, I think it's not able to pick up. Let me just find delivery. Okay, perfect. I think this is a picture to add. Cool. So this is the overview. I think you can also import a URL. I've also seen a lot of people use this feature primarily to if they want to optimize an existing article, then you import a URL, and the complete data of the URL gets populated here. You can see the content grade, and then optimize using the NLP terms and a few more things, right? You can export this as PDF, HTML, or a doc file. Yeah, I think that's the overview. I think there's a lot more to it, but I'll sort of leave for you guys to explore. And if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer. But yeah, I'll take a pause here.
Thank you, Gaurav. This was one of the most crisp explanations of Scalenut platform I've seen from you.
Thanks,
And I know
Saurabh.
the reason, man. I know the reason. I think everybody here is excited about the Chrome extension, and we just want to get to that point where we get to see the extension in
Yeah.
use. And that is where Rijul, everybody is now having their eyes set on you. Come on, go for it,
Yeah.
man.
Thank
And
you. Thank you.
guys, just one last thing. We're open to questions, even for the platform. Any questions, you can use the Q&A box or the chat. All of us are here, happy to take all the questions. Yeah, over to you, Rajul. You are
Thank
the
you.
star of the night.
Thank you, Saurabh, Gaurav, and Mayank. Thank you so much. And thank you guys for joining in. A big day, indeed, a very big day for all of us. We're launching our baby, a product that we thought would really make a difference, would really make a change in everyone's life, or probably whosoever writes content or use content in one way or the other. So my just a bit of introduction about myself. Myself, Rajul. I have been looking after Chrome extension for quite some time now. Basically, we started with the idea, with just a small journey I would like to share with you all guys, like how exactly it started and how we ended up here. So just one day, all of us were sitting and just discussing about pitching in ideas like what exactly we can do more and all. So suddenly an idea come up, dude. We write a lot of mails after writing that. So it's a pain to write a lot of mails to RLs. You have to type in, you have to think about words, what to write, what not to write. So we ourselves, as a content AI powered content platform, we thought, like, why not we have something of that sort here in itself, in the email itself, while we are writing. Although we have some of the use cases available in AI copywriting, we have some few tools available, why don't we bring it to other platforms as well? So that's how the idea of extension was born, and the team started working on it. And I would really like to thank each one of the team members who have put in day and night to get onto this for today. It's not only me, and I would not want to take the limelight on me. It's not me, it's the team. It's the team effort, and everyone has given their like 200% to reach where we are today here on the official launch of Chrome extension. So that was initially how we came up with the idea. Then most of you might be aware about, like, we launched a beta version, and I myself have texted a lot of people for the feedback, and probably you might have known me from that point of time that there's this Rijul guy in Scalenut who is after our lives for the feedback. But I would really like to thank all of you for your so valuable feedback. It is because of you guys we were able to make the changes, make the product the best fit product that we've come up with. So that's why we are here today. It's all because of you. I would really want to call out each one of you here and all those people who have contributed in getting us here right now. So now, stopping everything here, I will not want to take much of your time. Probably you'll be thinking, guys, like, they have spoken a lot. Now this guy is also speaking a lot. Just show us the product, man. Come on, just show us the product. So I'll just jump on to a video. We'll start with a video about the Chrome extension. You'll just get an idea about it, what exactly it is. Then we'll be moving on to how to use it, how exactly you can go about it. Just sharing the screen.
When human mind combines with AI, it produces original, fast, and phenomenal content. Now, introducing the Scalenut Chrome extension, an easy-to-use AI-powered copywriter for all your content needs. You can rephrase a sentence or complete a paragraph with unique quality outputs, or write an entirely new email. Just give it a few pointers and there you go. It will write an effective email for you. Want to write a social media post? Describe your product, agenda, or event, and get some amazing post ideas within seconds. Want to write content about anything? Just give the command, and it will get done with a single click. Isn't that just amazing? With Scalenut Chrome extension, you can save time, increase your productivity, and never be stuck for ideas again. It goes with you everywhere, hand in hand. The Scalenut Chrome extension adapts to your workspace and simplifies writing like never before. It is made for content writers, marketing managers, content strategists, and business owners. Made for you, made by Scalenut, Then what are you waiting for? Download the Scalenut Chrome extension today.
Wow.
So that was pretty much about the launch. I think the last line is the favorite that I like. Made for you, made by Scalenut.
Absolutely.
I would like to know your views. If anyone would like to, type in about like if you enjoyed the video, if you could relate to it, and if what's the first impression and first thoughts about after going through the video.
Yeah, we're already seeing some interest.
Yeah.
Steven, thank you, man.
Thanks, everyone.
Cool. Riju, let's jump to the
Yep.
extension now.
Yep. So basically, just go to Google, just search for Chrome Web Store. I'm just starting from the very scratch. Like, if you don't have the link, just go to Web Store. Just search in Scalenut there.
By the way, guys, the extension is live. Anybody can now use Scalenut extension. It's live on the Google Chrome Store.
Yep. So there you have the extension. Already we have like 355 users already using Chrome extension because we have already launched a beta version to a lot of people, and a lot of people have liked it. So you just need to click on Add to Chrome. It will give you a pop-up to add extension, and it's done. The extension is added onto your screen now. Now, next thing that you need to do is very important. Like, just go to this extension tab on the location bar, click on it, pin the Scalenut AI powered copywriter. Just pin the extension onto your location bar. Once it's pinned, then you just go and click it over here. It will ask you to log in to the Scalenut ID. So many of you would already have an email ID registered with Scalenut. Just need to put in that email ID and the password. You bang on, you're logged into the Chrome extension, and you can use the Chrome extension. For the people who will be using for the first time, who have not used our product, are not logged into Scalenut, are not the users with Scalenut, just need to click on login. It will give you a prompt to sign in, continue with Google, or enter your email. I'll go with I'll just enter my email. Let's say continue. It will take you to just a couple of questions. What should we call you? You call me Rachel. What's your company name? Scalenut. What's my contact number? Then just create a password. Agree to the terms, and there you are. Just click on create account. So next thing, it would take you to the email which you have logged into. Just go to your email ID, click there. You would have received an email to authenticate this. If not, just check your spam folder. Sometimes it lands into spam. Just let me just check if it has come up here. Yes, still not come up. Yep, no, it's not in the spam, it's in the normal email. So yeah, you just need
I'm just calling it out. These steps, Rijul is trying to explain for new users so that he covers all the steps. If you're an existing user of Scalenut, you'll just have to click on login. It will connect your existing account from your browser. So you don't need to go through these steps.
Exactly.
But it's a great thought, Rijul, of covering the complete use case.
Thank you, sir. Yep.
Okay.
So once you're here, this is the actual tool that I think you must have seen that Gaurav was already showing you guys. The SEO assistant, that was it. We were already showing you. This is where you land. But now the next question is how? So where should I use Chrome extension and where should I go? Let's just jump into in any of the use cases. For example, you want to write an email. So I'll just open my email. I'll just write an email to manager for leave for 2 days. Just random, whatever I had in my mind. So I'll just select it. I think I'm sorry.
Yeah, Rijul, I think you will have to refresh your
Yes, exactly. Because it was already opened up, so we just need to refresh it once. Yeah, we had it write an email to manager for 2 days. There you go. You have this small icon, this Scalenut Chrome extension icon. Just click it here. Move to templates. It's some of the use cases that we have in templates, and you want to write an email. Just click here. It will give you the results for the email, whatever you want to write. Just this is a very small example that I'm trying to show here. For example, this request for 2 days. I would like to take request for 2 days of leave for personal reasons. Thank you for your time. I look forward to hearing from you soon. That is one of the emails that we have gotten in just like a few seconds. For example, if you think that this is not a great output, you want something else, just click on this regenerate button. It will give you another idea for the email. So you have the unlimited number of ideas that can flow in writing the email or any of the things that you want to write. Again, it has given you another suggestion for the email, and the previous suggestion, you have it downwards here. So you don't lose out on the previous suggestion. Whatever you suppose that you like the previous example and you want to insert that, you can go back and go down and take it. Or you like this one, just click here on insert, and there you go. You have the email ready with you in just like 4 to 5 seconds. We have written the email for a leave for 2 days. Just a very simple use case that I thought I'll just share with you. This is one of the use case of writing an email. Second thing, if you want to write a social media post, again, I think I'll just refresh it once because yeah. So if you want to write a post about anything, for example, I'll write about Scalenut is AI powered copywriter. Just example that I have. I'll just click here, go to templates, write social media post. So you have a lot of suggestions right there. Scalenut is a smart AI powered copywriter that helps you make more sales, get customers, get high rankings in search engines, unique combination of technology and human intelligence. One of the use case. Again, you can refresh it. You have tons of ideas again. So that's the beauty of Chrome extension, that you can use it on any platform that you want to, whichever has an editor. So one of the major use cases, emails, social media post, and then further I would like to cover, again, we have got some few more awesome results about Scalenut, that what it does. So yeah, that is one of the use cases I would like to cover here. Next use case is about, like, many of the people here are influencers, and they like to write about questions on Quora. They do a lot of research out there. For example, this is one of the questions out there, like, and you want to answer, if you had to pick one tool for the rest of your career for UI UX, like what it would be and why. So this is one of the questions, and I want to answer this. I just go here, just click on the template and answer the question. There you go. There are a wide variety of tools that can be used for the aforementioned fields, but for me, it would be Adobe Photoshop. So the content is also relevant. It's not just, out there, it's writing anything. It's making a lot of sense, and you can just put it here, insert it, and just type it, make changes, whatever you want to do, and there you go. So anything and everything that you want to cover, it's all there covered in, Scalenut Chrome extension. Moving on to another use case. I'm sorry, you might see me a lot excited by talking about all these use cases, because it feels so nice to have such kind of tool that can really help you save time and give you awesome results, and in terms of productivity, it's great. Next use case I would like to talk about, for example, you have an idea in mind, like you want to write about anything or everything. So for example, I want to write about benefits of drinking green tea. This is something I was writing in my blog or something of that sort. I'll just select this and I'll just say command. I'll just give it a command that you just give me throughout the ideas of whatsoever are there for benefits of drinking green tea. There you go. There are many purported benefits of drinking green tea, XYZ, ABCD. So there are a lot of things. So this is again one of the use case that you can use. So I'll just cover in detail now, not in detail. For example, each use case type, what are the use cases that we have right now? In templates, if you go, we have covered email, we have covered social media post, we have covered answer a question. So 3 of the use cases in the templates, but we have a lot more of them. So we have like Google Ads copy. Many of you would be like marketing influencers or marketing agency partners. You want to write Google Ad copies. you have it covered in Scalenut Chrome extension. You want to write add a post or a past post, we have it covered for you. You want to write a product description about anything, it's all there in Scalenut Chrome extension. And a very interesting feature like a review responder. Many of you would be influencers on YouTube or some XYZ platform, Instagram, and you get a lot of messages and you don't have time to reply to each one of them, and what to think, what to reply, what unique answers you can get. So just you have the review responder, just select the text whatever a person has written, it will generate a review for you. For example, if you want to write a review on your show, you have listed a product on Shopify, you want to write a review, we have it covered for you. And then engaging questions for some people like to write on LinkedIn or some other platforms, we have that for you. Facebook primary text is one of the features as well. So these are some of the use cases from our AI copywriter that we have on the platform. We'll keep changing these use cases as per the requirement of the people, and these are quick to use use cases. For example, I don't want to go to the platform, do the typing, do the research, and then copy that and come back to the editor where I'm doing that. So it's wherever you are, you have it with you everywhere. Rephrase a sentence, again, one of the use case that probably I would like to talk about. Very powerful. It gives you a lot of results in terms of a sentence that you have written and you think, no, this doesn't look good. Like probably I want to, rephrase it. It will give you tons of great sentences. Command, we have already discussed. Complete, again, one of the use case in which you are writing something and you want to complete it. You want it to complete whatever it's written somewhere. It will complete that sentence for you. Simplify, again, is one of the use case again. So basically, I have tried to cover few use case with examples and talked about rest of them. And I think you guys must be interested to try, hands-on with the Chrome extension yourselves. I would request you guys, if you have any questions till now, probably I'd be very happy to take them up and answer them. Open for discussions. Gaurav, Mayank, and Saurabh, if you'd like to say anything about it.
Love your energy, man. Love your energy. And this is amazing. As one of you guys said it on the chat, this is going to change. And yes, we are the first ones to do it. And the idea is, as it was showing on the video, Scalenut is going to follow you wherever you're going. So if you need us in any website or any text box in any browser, we will eventually be there. For now, it's Chrome, and we're going to cover almost all the platforms. And the idea is, yes, create content seamlessly. And whatever you need, we're going to build for it. Open to questions, suggestions, comments.
And also, we'll be sharing the link of the extension in our community posts, in our social media platforms as well. For example, someone doesn't get it, how to get to the Chrome extension, we'll be sharing the link as well after the webinar.
Yeah, absolutely. And, really, really excited. Guys, anyone who is not part of our Facebook community is not following us on Twitter or LinkedIn. We are very active on across social media. Feel free to join the community as well as follow us on Twitter and LinkedIn. That will keep you posted on the latest updates. Other than Chrome extension, bunch of things coming along. I think we are going to have a super power-packed quarter. Can't even mention what are the things, but super duper excited. But yeah, Chrome extension is something we have been working very hard, and thanks to Rijul and the entire team for bringing this out so quickly, and love the quality, and would love to hear feedback from everyone as we go along.
Yeah, there's a question from Akshay about WordPress. So we'll launch the WordPress plugin soon. Chrome extensions do not sort of fit well within the WordPress world. So we'll be launching a plugin very soon. We're also considering some integrations with WordPress, so that once you create your content, it can easily flow into your website and you don't need to actually log into WordPress account. So yeah, keep watching the space.
thank you guys for all the comments. Like probably I couldn't see while I was presenting. I just went through all of them. Thanks a lot for all the appreciation. And as I said earlier, it's all because of you guys. Whatever we're doing, whatever we are today, it's all because of you. And we will take it to the next level. It's for sure. That is gonna happen.
Thanks, Gustavo. Thanks, Will. Yeah, Akshay.
Yes, right,
Lot of stuff
absolutely.
coming up. Yeah, a lot of stuff coming up, and you, you'll be excited to see what we're launching next month. Actually,
Yeah.
keep thinking about. I'm not going to tell you what's up for next month. Okay, thank you, guys. Always a pleasure talking to you on Wednesdays. Looking forward to the next one. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean,
Great to have you here.
it's so much love coming in. It's just absolutely amazing. We are always, little critical of ourselves as we are building that. Lots to be done. There are issues and all of that, but honestly, your love and comments that keeps us going. Thank you very much again, everyone.
Thank you, guys. If you have anything you want to give feedback or want to generally chat up, just hit us up on chat, or you can DM any of us as well. That works well. Yeah.
Great. Thanks, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye bye.